bugger. Oh, arsing hell. Oh, no.
In today's video, we're cracking on with Richard's XJR. Welcome back to Project Jaag. Our new series, Project Jaag, has seen us buy two Jaguars of differing conditions. Richard has bought back a fairly sweet XJR from back in his Top Gear days, and I have bought a shabby old XKR from Japan. With the smallest cog restoring Richard's XJ and Jaguar specialists Swallows Racing restoring the XK, the quest to see who will have the sweetest Jag is underway. Isaac, Richard is apparently on his way in, but you've been given the instructions already. What's the plan with the Jag?
Right, so the plan is we're going to strip some bits off for Andrew to do some paintwork.
Yep.
And then we're going to do a few mechanical bits of service, I think a new exhaust,
yep.
And an underside detailing, so we're going to take some bits, rusty bits off, clean them up, and put new bits back on.
Okay, so I'll take the easy stuff, I'll start stripping.
Yep.
Are you going to do the service with Richard?
Yeah, we'll do the service with Richard, and I'll get you on some tools.
Cool.
Let's go.
We've just taken off the first wheel liner, and I remember saying Richard's Jag was a bit too nice. We've definitely uncovered something here. Isaac, that looks a bit crusty.
Yeah, look, that looks like the inner sill's actually rusted away, and then it's gone up, but that's part of the floor pan as well,
So
and the arch.
If we give that a bit of a stoking.
Oh,
I mean, that's
proper bit of British engineering.
all the way through to there.
That's the carpet on the inside of the floor.
No
Is that the
way.
sound insulation? Yeah, it is. That's the sound insulation. Is that wiring? Yeah, you can see the wires.
Stop talking, Jimmy!
Oh, God. See? This is why you should buy a car from Japan, because British cars do this. So someone's just put in a random steel plate there to reinforce the sill and some tack almost.
The sill's rusted
Silicon.
there, and they've put that over to hide it, but...
And it's probably rusted there because of this. Is this a drainage pipe?
Yeah, so that drains from when the scuttle panel comes down, but if the leaves and things block it, the water sits there and then just rusts everything out.
Well, Richard should be here imminently. It's not going to be the best start to his day,
No,
is it?
that won't be nice for him to find out.
Should we give it another prod?
Should we find out how bad it is?
Oh, God. Okay, I'm leaving that. Morning, Richard.
Morning. We've begun.
Your XJ's on the stand.
Excellent.
There is something to show you. You can see a bit of the interior of your car from the exterior.
Oh, bugger.
And there's a bit of, someone's put in a bit of a steel plate there with some silicon, and it's probably because of this has been stuck in
drain.
there.
That's a drain from the gutter
Up
alongside.
top, yeah.
That is the inside of the car,
That
but
is-
I'm outside.
It's like insulation.
So that's
yeah.
what's bad, isn't it? You should never be able to feel the inside of the car from the outside unless it's a convertible.
Probably tickle your foot from that. So if you look around the other side,
Oh, come on.
it's take two on this side. It's not as bad.
So it's the end of the sill,
Yes.
the inner wing.
Someone's just reinforced the
structure.
sill with whatever that is.
Arsing hell. If I go back out and come back in, can that not be the case?
We can just pretend it's not there, come back to it later and just give the car a service. How about that?
No, I've got to deal with it. What am I going to do? Well, Neil. Oh, no.
With Richard heading up to the office to contemplate everything rust, Isaac and I continued with the strip down of the Jag.
Hello.
Right, I've dealt with my grief. I'm absolutely sure we will sort those issues out.
Yep.
They're perfectly doable. So, meanwhile, we can do all the mechanical stuff. So this is a service.
Yep, the first step of that is we're going to do an engine flush.
Someone that has really supported our builds over the years has been Liqui-Moly. They're sponsoring today's video and they've sent us a bunch of products which we're going to whack in the car today. To make sure the engine is clean and rid of any nasty carbon deposits that build up over time, we're going to whack in this engine flush. It reduces engine noise, reduces oil consumption, and gives the new engine oil the chance to reach its full potential. You need 500 millilitres of this for every 5 litres of oil, so considering the Jag needs 6 litres of oil, we're going to be doing a can and a bit of this stuff. With the engine flush now mixing in with the old oil, all that needs doing is to run the engine at idle for 10 to 15 minutes, allowing the flush to circulate and dislodge all the nasty deposits in the depths of the block. Then you simply perform a normal oil change, changing the filter as well. With the oil drained, it's now time for Liqui-Moly's 5W40 engine oil.
Isaac, I am, as you know, senior to you in this enterprise, even if considerably shorter, and I've got to go. I have a very high-level, important executive meeting in London.
All right, I'll crack on with this.
Carry on. Yes, it's at the RAC Club.
Ooh.
In the bar.
Next is the gearbox oil, and we're going to be using Liqui-Moly's fancy Geartronic system to flush and replenish the transmission fluid of the Jag. Before a fancy machine like this existed, a complete change of the lubricant was not fully possible. That meant contamination of the fresh oil from the remaining used oil was inevitable when the transmission fluid was changed. This method of fluid flush enables an almost 100% fluid change without mixing new and used oils. Only in this way can the new oil reach its full potential. Richard has tapped me back in and we're currently doing spark plugs. I've got the easy side. Isaac, you've got the side with the air filter on it.
Yeah.
But we are going to do that at the same time, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to do the air filter, but I've also got to take all this nice pipe off as well to get access to it. But everything's nice and brittle.
You would think with a V8 it would have one of those either side, but it's just a single,
Yeah, it's a bit...
you know, like almost either bank.
It's the engine bay's almost missing one though, isn't it? It
Yeah.
needs a box there.
Jaguar, eh?
Yeah, terrible.
They've not done well today, have they?
No. It's not been a good day, has it, really?
I just want to say a massive thank you to SNG Barrett. They are a Jaguar parts specialist and they've sent us a whole load of parts for Richard's XJR and our XKR at Swallows, including these spark plugs. So thank you, SNG. It's getting quite late in the day now, but one thing Richard has stressed is that he wants the underside to look as good as everything up top once the bodywork's finished. For some reason, every time I look under this car, it seems to get crustier and crustier, despite it staying in the workshop. So we're just going to whip off as much as we can before the end of the day. Release the impact guns. It's very late now, so we're gonna call it a day. But we've got the subframe out of the Jag and we can now see everything that needs cleaned up underneath so that Richard can look up and see a nice perfect underside. It's really cool that the XKR and XJR restorations are now in motion. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I've been Mike. Don't forget to subscribe to DRIVETRIBE, and I'll see you in the next episode of Project Jaag.